Hey guys, Rexasaur here, and welcome back to Total War Online Battles, where today I will be looking at Rome 1, a replay sent in by the mighty Heph. Shout out to Heph. If you haven't subscribed to him, you probably should at this point. He doesn't do any Total War anymore, so it's quite pointless anyway. That's out of the way. He is going to be playing as Numidia, facing off against Thrace. This is a Rome 1 10k CWB battle, which is very interesting, and I will show you why in a moment. So Heph is playing in Numidia. He has 5 archers, which are upgraded with gold attack. He has 4 Numidian legionnaires here, upgraded with gold. He has 2 long shield cav, which are silver. He has 4 Numidian cav, which are gold, and one of them has a 1 chevron, I think. And he has a general bodyguard, which is silver. So why is it interesting that it's CWB? Well, Heph has broken CWB rules, because CWB rules state that you can only have 2 Jav Cav or Missile Cav, and he's got 4, which is very interesting because that's technically illegal. So well done, Heph. Well done, you cheating bastard. His opponent is IOW. I don't know what that stands for. Alexandra. He is playing as Thrace, which is not a very both of these factions aren't very well seen a lot in competitive, or well, I don't know. This is probably friendly, but you know, semi-competitive CWB format. So he has a very weird, I don't know, it's kind of a very balanced force. He has 6 phalanx pikemen with gold. He has 6 archers which are either gold or gold 3 chevrons, and he has 3 Greek cav which are gold. So he's gone for a fully upgraded force. So before the battle starts, I haven't watched this battle, so I don't know how it goes. Heph is cheating, so he should be eliminated, you know, from that. But Heph seems to have more troops, definitely better infantry than the phalanx pikemen. Phalanx pikemen will absolutely get decimated by the Numidian legionnaires. Also, Heph has the cavalry advantage when it comes to sheer numbers, and the fact he has missile cav, which is technically illegal. I've gone a bit too fast. Anyway, so we're going to see what goes on. So, starting up, Heph is going to move up his force, as is Alexandra. He's just going to move up his archers. He has technically got the missile advantage when it comes to sheer numbers. He has way more, but Heph, and they're both as upgraded as the other. I mean, the thing is, if these are gold, they're going to withstand more arrows. If they're gold 3 chevrons, they're going to do way more damage to Heph's archers than not. So technically speaking, Alexandra has the advantage. However, Heph does have the cavalry advantage, and archers suck against cav. So there we go, that's probably going to happen. Alexandra is moving up his phalanx pikemen to attack his long shield cavalry. He's going to get javelined. Actually, I don't know what the javelins are firing at. They seem to be firing at the archers, which is probably a good idea. Want to get that archer advantage down. Alexandra has put his phalanx into loose formation, which sure means that he's going to be hit by arrows less, but it also means that there's less formation space. Actually, I don't know if that's a good tactic. I think that is a good tactic actually against arrow fire. It definitely isn't in Rome 2 and stuff. And you can see Heph is losing long shield carry to the archers, who seem to be focusing him, although he is losing his Numidian cav as well. So far, not much going on except, you know, a skirmish battle going on. Heph is moving his cavalry flank on the right very slowly. We can see a unit of Greek cav moving forward towards the archers. Heph is going to respond with his general's bodyguard, who are definitely going to decimate that Greek cav line. But, you know, once again, this little poke towards the line, making sure that both of them know that their archers are defended, but they are dying very slowly. If we look at the losses in general, we can see that a vast majority of the losses are on Heph's side when it comes to this. We can see the arrows flying slowly over the face. But yeah, Heph is losing the skirmish battle. It's not going too well, although there are significant casualties on both sides. It's definitely not. It is going against Heph, but he's still inflicting quite a lot of casualties. But I do think that Alexandra has got the upper hand when it comes to this battle, which is a shame. Otherwise, there's not much movement going on. Heph has started moving his right flank, actually, now that I turn around. His left flank's still a little bit all over the place. When it comes to his cavalry, he's got a unit of Numidian cav really far behind. But he's going to set up his cav here. I believe these haven't even thrown their javelins once, which is great. And it looks like Alexandra's going to be forced to do a phalanx, to make his phalanx turn away. If Heph sees it, well, Heph probably has seen this, but I don't know if he's in range. But if his archers get in range, these will have absolutely no defense against them. However, they are in loose spacing. Which means that they're probably going to still take that. And look, they're taking huge casualties. These archers only 17 remaining when it comes to stuff. Yeah, Heph has definitely lost the archer battle now. very much so. Although he has, once again, inflicted quite a lot of casualties. A lot of these are in the 60s, one of them's in the high 70s, but some of them are in the low 50s, even 30 here after being focused. And not to mention that Heph has taken out some of these phalanxmen, as well as some of the cavalry that came up. So casualties are kind of all over the place. Heph moving up his Numidian cav, they're going to be throwing their javelins into this phalanx, who are in loose formation and have just decided to put down a phalanx. This is not going to do well for them. Also, the pathfinding seems to have fucked up. That is actually his general. So yeah, I don't know. I thought the pathfinding fucked up, but in fact he's actually going to move that phalanx pikeman away. These archers also not really aiming at the Numidian cav, which is kind of a shame. Oh, and here we go actually. Heph is moving up his Numidian legionnaires. I can imagine that the first thing he wanted to do is he's going to throw his javelins in. They're going to do quite a bit of damage to these units, really taking them down. Actually, while doing 10, 20 things. Oh, it's actually going to throw several of them. And it looks like Alexander's going to try and do a pike charge. It kind of worked. Not really the best thing to do. Well, I mean, it's alright. Also, we have Numidian. So, actually, that's Alexander's put 5 units into 2 Numidian Legionnaires. That is a terrible, terrible move. Considering the Legionnaires are going to beat these hand in hand. They are Gogol Legionnaires, which are comparable to Roman Legionnaires. Not the higher urban cohorts, but definitely just the Legionnaires, which is still much better than the Phalanx Pikemen, who are low tier. Well, yeah, low, mid-low tier phalanx units, but the best that Thrace can really have. I'm actually surprised that Thracian player didn't take any Bastani or anything like that. We also have the Greek cavalry should go and fight with the Numidian cav. Numidian cav actually surprisingly okay in melee, especially against Greek cav. They're also going to get flanked by everything. Cav, oh my god, well, Heph has just won this battle with that cav engagement right here. He may have sacrificed quite a few Numidian legionnaires just to keep them held there, but the legionnaires still, the Numidian cav managing to take out the Thracians very, very quickly alongside the general's bodyguard, who is now going to go haywire into the enemy lines. All that's left, the Thracian general just got killed. That was basically over very, very quickly, but Numidian legionnaires are just better than phalanxes. It's just, I mean, it's a shame for Alexander, who played a very good skirmish battle, but he didn't capitalize on that. I can't believe you charged 5 phalanx units into 2 Numidian legionnaires. I mean, that kind of, I mean, those were the 2 big mistakes, is that he charged 5 of his units into 2 legionnaires, and then he charged all his Greek cav around the flank. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say on that. But that was a very, very good battle. Very enjoyable, very fast, and it shows you just how quick a Rome 1 battle can really go. But of course, technically speaking, Alexander should have won by default, because somebody was breaking the CWB rules. Silly Heph. In terms of upgrades, I'm sure. Well, I don't think I don't know. I don't think the archers getting gold would have been better. I think it would have been better to bring more units. Maybe a unit Bastani. Bastani would have definitely done the Thracian player much better than what he's currently got. Because these phalanx, I mean, gold phalanx pikemen are very good, but not against Numidian legionnaires. But I guess he thought Numidia was going to bring much more cav or desert infantry, or shitty stuff. But there we go. Mid defeat. Well done, Heph, for winning that battle. Very well done to Alexander as well for doing quite a decent job. I mean, this was a very good battle. A clear victory for Heph. But when you look in terms of kills, I mean, Alexander didn't really took out quite a bit of Heph's force as well. If we look at the actual battle statistics for Heph, because you can't see the other stuff. Casualties inflicted, most of them are Numidian legionnaires, 155. Numidian cav probably running down the archers and things. The archers themselves get in between 20 and 50 kills, which is not that bad, to be honest. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this replay. Thank you to Heph for sending me this replay. Stop cheating, Heph, you son of a bitch. Guys, if you would like to send me your replays, you can do so. A link in the description is in the description to a video which will explain to you how to do so. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.